Crypto has seen totally insane gains over the last year or so, with many people making tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and sometimes millions of dollars. This should come as a surprise to no one. With the trillions of dollars of federal money printed over the last year and a half, we've had record highs in the stock market and even more astronomical highs in the crypto space. And since it looks like we're in for another astronomical run up in this bull cycle, it got me thinking about some of the toxic mindsets and behaviors I see from crypto investors, and how for most people investing in crypto with the hopes of getting rich, it's probably not going to happen. Let me briefly explain why. Everyone I know who's made a killing from crypto, and I mean life-changing money, was already rich or at least very financially well off to begin with. Why is this the case? Because although it seems obvious in hindsight at the time, crypto was a highly speculative and risky investment at the time, in the beginning. It still is. And the only people with enough disposable income to throw thousands of dollars or more into this risky asset were people who already had thousands and thousands of dollars to burn. The average person making $50K a year doesn't have 5, 10, or 20 grand to throw into Bitcoin and hope it explodes, with the potential, the very real potential, that it could have gone to zero. If they lose that money, it's a serious amount of money for them to lose. And again, a few years ago, when crypto had barely even had traction, there was a very real chance that it could have gone to zero because there was still no mainstream adoption. And even if you were a middle class or working class person who managed to invest a few $100s or maybe a few thousand, it still wouldn't be enough money to make you filthy rich. There was no life-changing generational wealth type of money to be made there. And I think the same is true of most average people getting into crypto today with this certain mindset that I wanted to talk to you about today. Because when I see people aping into the next meme coin or buying Bitcoin and Ethereum at insanely high peak prices and thinking it'll make them rich a few years from now with very little work or effort or time invested in learning what they're investing in, it makes me cringe a little bit. Because the truth is, unless you're dedicating a significant portion of your time to learn about this field and find projects with huge utility and upside potential, chances are you'll make some great gains, but nowhere near the life-changing gains you're thinking about. Sure, if you do a good job and play your investments right and have a good chunk of change to invest, you can make tens of thousands of dollars or maybe 100K if you get a real juicy ROI on some substantial cash. But even then, that is not super likely or attainable for the average guy. And that's because an investment isn't meant to be your one big break in life that makes you an instant millionaire. The only people who made millions and millions from investments are people who were already millionaires. And it's because they have large sums of money to invest and compound into more millions. And even if you're not a millionaire, the best investors who do catch big investment returns, angel investing or investing, day trading as their job, are people who have a skill set that gives them a competitive advantage in making investments in certain industries. A startup entrepreneur is going to have more insight and a better chance of picking a great investment if he's investing in another startup company. That's obvious. And someone who's already rich with an extra 100K to throw into a risky asset like Bitcoin is a person who will turn that 100K into very large sums of money just by the level of scale and amount of money that he has to invest. Now, with all that being said, I'm not saying don't invest in crypto. That's not what I'm saying at all, actually. I'm saying that you should have realistic expectations and not have your entire financial future ride on one half-assed gamble that you didn't even bother to look into or learn how it really works. Because the real long-term wealth is in building your own cash flow business or in building a professional skill set that will earn you money and make you wealthy over the long run consistently. The real problem is the toxic mindset that I see from a lot of people investing in crypto nowadays, where they think they can ape into some meme stock or cryptocurrency and get rich that way. The truth is that it's not going to happen, because what you're really doing is just gambling. And the fact that you think gambling on speculative assets is your best and only chance at getting rich is a huge red flag, because what this really shows is a lack of belief in yourself. Because the real way to get rich and build wealth is to develop skills and businesses that can make you money forever. You use these skills to get you a high-paying job or to start a profitable business. Then when you're making good money from this, you can put more of that money to work for you and make way more from investing anyways, because now you have a bigger pile of cash to invest in that'll make you more gains. Because again, I'm not encouraging you not to invest in crypto. Even though this is not financial advice, everyone should invest whatever amount they can afford, no matter how low their income is. But always remember that the best investment you can possibly make will always be in yourself, because the potential return on investment is infinite. So go ahead and invest, take advantage of compound interest and rising asset values, and get yourself a little extra cash. But I just would like to encourage you to think bigger and go after long-term skills and businesses that will set you up with way more money in the long run and give you a way bigger bag to invest and make money from. And if you're really bullish on crypto and truly think it's the future, then an even better way to invest in it when you're low on cash is to invest your time, energy, and career on it. Go get a job in the crypto industry. That's the highest guaranteed way to make a ton of money from the soon-to-be crypto industry because you'll get a guaranteed salary, get insider information and access to the network in the space, and be the first to invest in the latest and greatest technologies coming out of it. And if your crypto company takes off, then you'll really be raking in the cash. Because with crypto taking off the way it is, the real opportunity is to either work for or start a crypto company of your own because the current and future momentum is in your favor. And you'll make way more money this way than knowing nothing about the space and gambling on random coins you saw some YouTuber pumping up on some YouTube video and gambling your life savings away like a fucking idiot. So these are just some of my thoughts on some of the toxic mindsets I see in the crypto space today and how you can better protect your assets and your investments and sort of have a healthier mindset on how to build longer term financial wealth and freedom. That's it for me for today. Like always, you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Benjamin Seda. I talk about these sorts of things on there. I was talking about men's fashion and style. And speaking of men's fashion and style, started my own jewelry brand, Roan Jewelry. If you want to check it out and be notified when the drop is released, which is releasing very, very soon, you can click the first link in the description and sign up to be notified and check out the dope, high quality pieces I've been making. They're amazing. You've seen them before, so I will let you guys go with that. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you soon.